Hello, this is Mark Keene from Keene Engineering again. I'm here showing you our latest updates on our new 210 series commercial dry washer. Well, you can see here we've been out testing it. This is probably test, I believe it's number 8 or 9. I've almost lost track at this point. And we're getting really close to getting this thing perfected. You can tell it's working like a champ. We're blowing through material. We estimated at one point we were probably processing up to about 5 yards an hour, but we couldn't really determine its full capacity because it seemed to have a lot more capacity than we were actually able to feed into it. You know, it's really built for heavy equipment, but here we've got 4 guys shoveling pretty much all at the same time, at least the majority of the time. As well as the changes in the machine, we're also working on this conveyor belt system. It's working really well, but we're going to make a few more changes. We're going to speed it up. These guys were actually maxing out the capacity of the conveyor belt. It was going a little bit too slow, so we had to pace the feed. And I'm sure some of you guys know what you're doing. You'll notice that we're only feeding into the middle of the screen. We should be feeding into the top end of the screen. However, we were down in a hole that was almost 15 feet deep. So we had to make do with what we had. But the classifier did such a good job. The vibratory classifier worked so well that we weren't getting very little to no sand or even silt off the end of it. Alright, you can see in this picture here, you've got 3 devices sitting there. You've got a 3,000 watt generator that derives the internal vibrator for the dry washer. It also powers the vibrating classifier screen up on top. And it even drives the conveyor belt, and the little generator has no problem driving those devices. Then you'll see next to it, you'll see a high-performance blower that we've developed. It's an 8-inch intake and a 6-inch discharge, and this thing has a lot of power. And the third device you see is a generator, and we're actually using that just to power some jackhammers so we can dig faster and more efficiently. Alright, you can see here, it gives you a little bit of an idea of what the riffles are doing and what they look like. The interesting thing is if you were to take your fingers, you can actually push your finger right down to the bottom of the riffle board, even in the back pockets there. Everything's in a light, fluffy state, and it's pretty simple. So the heavy material drops to the bottom, and the light material slowly works itself up and down over the riffles. And now we're still doing a lot of fine-tuning, and even some changes on the riffle designs and stuff, but every time we take this machine out, we get a little closer each time. Alright, you can see right here we're actually running one of our conventional 151S machines. You can tell it's working really good. You can see the hopper working, you can see a nice smooth flow of material entering into the sluice box, and it's blowing through the material very quickly and very efficiently. See, this machine we know we have it dialed in. We're getting amazing fine gold recovery. So what we do periodically is we do check our tailings to see if we're losing any gold. And so it was a great device to go out there and double check the performance of the large machine. And we did find some color in our tailings, so we're still working on our vibration issues and a few other issues. But that's what it takes to develop a machine. You got to take it out over and over and over again. In fact, we're planning on taking it out again this coming weekend. So I'm kind of excited to hear. I may not make it out there myself, but I got some good, reliable friends, and I think my brother's going to be out there as well. So he's going to hopefully get this thing dialed in. And I'm really excited. Every time we've gone out, it works better and better each time. Alright, you can see here the guys are actually getting down to the bottom of this hole. It doesn't really look like it in the pictures, but these guys are damn near probably 13 to 15 feet deep. The material's actually looking a little better. It's getting, we're actually hitting a little bit of moisture on the bottom, but we're moving into like a more rounded river rock, so we think we might be getting more down to the more ancient channel. So, and yes, we did find some decent gold in this hole, if anybody wonders, and we're going to go back again, but it's been a lot of fun. It's been I mean, in this industry, you never stop learning. You're always, I learn a lot from customers. Some friends came to my office today. We're going to try a few more things on it when we take it out, but it's a really a fun business to be in, to be able to develop this stuff. So, anyway, this is test number 8 or 9, and we're going to hit test number 10 probably this weekend. And if you see this and you get a chance, they're going to probably go up in the Benson Canyon area this weekend. So, keep in touch, and we'll keep you updated on the machine.